Good afternoon and welcome.
The visitors win the toss and will bowl first.
Right, so we're ready to get underway. Always something special about that first delivery. It can really set the tone for the match. Good batting, get an opportunity to score and take it. A couple on offer here.
Good runs, good shot, first ball of the innings.
Yeah, mate. Thrashed away, what a shot.
Keeper!
Not the ideal way of handling that ball. Huge appeal. Let's see if they can get the ball up into the slot like before. So crucial to follow up that last delivery and keep the batter under pressure.
Yes!
Timed it nicely. They'll look for a couple, you'd think. Good piece of fielding to stop some runs.
Hit that well off the back foot, but couldn't beat the field. Misses out there on the short and wide one.
End of the over. 8 off it. Australia are 8 for none. The right-arm medium bowler is coming on to bowl from the Paddington end. Misses everything.
That's wild. Nothing elegant about that shot. Just not timing it at all. It's poor play.
Good shot. Found the gap.
That gets things going. Just nice to get settled, start to get your first runs.
Yes.
Well placed. Should get a single. There'll be 1 run here for them.
Just a little bit wide. Well picked up. And let the ball do all the work, really, just to nudge it down towards third.
Waiting.
Can't get that outside the ring field.
Short and wide. Did well to get some bat on that.
Wait on.
That's the over. Australia are 11 for none.
Yeah.
Right off the middle of the bat.
It was full, and good night. Hit it well to pick up 4.
Do they go full? Do they go short? A lot to ponder after the boundary. The whole team goes up for that one. They feel pretty confident about this. India having a good chat. Don't know if it's worth using a review on it, though.
I'm not hearing anything on this. That could be trouble. Was there an edge? This could be trouble. Just managed to get outside the line. That'll be not out. Just as we suspected, it's missing the lot.
Not the best decision to review that. The umpire has got it spot on.
Wait on.
Finds the fielder with that shot. It's getting to where this is becoming a problem. It's obvious it isn't out, but they appeal anyway. Nicely played.
Just missed the line. Not the worst delivery, but that was dispatched with interest. Everyone just watch that in awe.
Don't mind getting hit for runs. What's important is to focus on getting the next ball right.
Hold on.
It was a nice-looking shot, full and in the slot, just couldn't find the gap.
Huge edge.
Head will be frustrated with that shot. The ball was there to hit, but couldn't find the gap.
That sees the completion of the over. A good one too. Not many opportunities to score. Really good shot there.
Fine placement and enough timing to get that ball away to the boundary.
I'd like to see them aim for the top of off now. As a bowler, you've got to make them play on your terms.
Yes.
Hit that hard. Nailed it.
That was a beautiful shot. Rocks onto the back foot, stabs the ball away. The fielders had no chance.
A little short on that occasion. Needs to adjust the length slightly to be just a little fuller. Too short on this pitch. And as we've seen already, it makes it very easy to score.
Right there.
Couldn't get it through the field.
Yep.
There'll be runs here.
Keep us on.
Did well just to get it down towards third for some runs.
Yep, yep.
Nicely played. Perfect timing.
It was wide and suitably dealt with.
Tried for something a bit different the last ball. The captain shouldn't mind that. If they get it right, they might just get the wicket.
Right.
Collects that one, simple as you like, inside the ring. Really playing all their shots that over. Really expensive. The right-arm pace bowler is coming into the attack from the Randwick end.
Right.
Wow, that's missed the lot.
A bit of frustration after that shot. Went after it, but just couldn't lay a bat on it.
Big appeal.
Yep.
Immaculate timing there.
A brilliant throw-in from the deep caps off what was a fabulous piece of fielding.
Yep, yep.
Great shot. Placement exquisite.
It was lovely footwork. A great shot, a glorious shot actually to get back and play it like that.
Right on.
Doesn't beat the infield.
Not a great delivery, got it full and lucky not to be hit to the boundary.
End of the over. Australia are 41 for none.
Waiting.
Hit that well off the back foot, but couldn't beat the field.
Yeah, mate.
They'll get at least one.
Back and across, punched well off the back foot through point to get some runs.
Straight to the fielder.
A little late on that. No runs scored.
Yes.
Nice shot. Runs possible.
That's what happens if you stray a little down the leg side. Makes it easy to just glance the ball off the pads and score easy runs.
Yep.
Good return there, back from the deep. Well, that was just a little bit wide. Well picked up, let the ball do all the work, really, to ease it down towards third.
Wait.
Does very well to get quickly across to that one. End of the over. 4 runs coming from it. Australia are 45 for none. And with that, 5 fielders can now be put outside the circle. Good bit of timing there.
That's the 50 partnership between these two, gaining some momentum nicely for the team.
Hold on. Yes.
That would have been a very risky single. In the end, a good decision to stay put.
Yep.
Great shot through the gap. Perfect timing.
Well, it was hammered away, timed perfectly and placed into the gap.
A good contest here at the moment. 4 off the last ball, and it'll be interesting to see how the bowler can respond.
Yeah.
Nothing really wrong with the delivery. Got onto the front foot and found the space to get that one to the boundary.
That last ball isn't something you'd want to see a repeat of. You don't want to be giving easy runs away.
Yeah.
Massive edge.
Surprised they didn't go for a third. Would have been a very simple run.
Some well-targeted bowling in that over. Certainly something to build on. Oh, chops it back onto the stumps. You can see the disappointment.
This innings just cut short before it really flourished. It looked like... we're moving to a big... score, but it's not to be. Bit of a change up in the field now.
Waiting.
Great shot. At least one on offer.
Bowler.
And they're away and nicely off the mark.
Waiting.
Quick onto that in the infield.
A little late on that, no run scored.
Wait.
Maybe they didn't pick it up. Very late on the shot.
Waiting.
No runs on that occasion, got into position nicely, just too early on the shot. Couldn't find a gap.
Yep.
Edged it. End of the over. 6 off it. Australia are 67 for 1.
Hold on.
Hit that well off the back foot, but couldn't beat the field.
Beaten on the drive.
Head shakes their head. It was there to hit. Couldn't make the most of it.
Wait on.
Not a great delivery. Got it full and lucky not to be hit to the boundary. Left alone and easily through to the keeper.
Wait.
Cuts that off well in the infield. Edged. Unplayable.
Just threw the shot too early.
Good, patient batting in that over. Nothing there to chance their arm on. None from it. Patel, the left armour, is the new bowler from the Paddington end. Middle that one. Great timing.
Just missed the line, not the worst delivery, but that was dispatched with interest. Everyone just watched that in awe.
You can see how good this pitch can be for batting. You want the player coming forward, but it's a tight margin. Only a touch full and put away.
Good running. It needed to be as well. Probably closer than they expected.
Gone right through the defences.
An innings that promised much and really, in the end, delivered very little. Pretty disappointing all round.
Stoinis is new to the crease. They'll be keen to field bat on ball early on.
Yep.
Ease through the field. There'll be runs here.
And with that, they're off the mark.
Yeah.
Good shot. A beauty.
Well, that was a really solid shot. Read the length early to get onto the front foot, and that raced away for 4.
Always difficult to focus after what happened last ball, but you just got to stay positive and believe the wicket will come.
Wait.
Good piece of fielding to stop some runs. Gee, they're bowling well at the moment. They complete another very good over.
Yep.
A couple on offer here.
Wait.
Edge. Amazing delivery.
Misses out there on the short and wide one.
Brilliant diving stop. Crying wolf is not the best approach. It'll just annoy the umpire.
Yep.
Just about timed that perfectly.
You don't chase those down. Brilliantly timed off the back foot, and that's raced to the boundary.
Getting nicely settled at the crease now. Would have been really happy with that last shot.
Yes.
It mightn't get to the boundary. Should at least get a couple. End of the over. 8 off it. Australia are 88 for 2. Patel from the Paddington end. Flew away with pace. Brilliant timing.
Found the middle of the bat. Great timing. Lovely front foot shot. That has raced to the boundary.
Yeah.
Well placed. Should get a single. There'll be 1 run here for them.
Decisive running might have gotten them 2. You look at that and I'd say they would have made it easily. Poor running in the end.
Wait.
Can't get that outside the ring field.
Yep.
Onto the front foot and punched it nicely. Would have hoped to find the rope.
Yep.
Probably should have gotten back for a second there. Need to push a bit harder on that first one.
Absolutely nailed it.
A counter-attacking 50 this. Cashed in on the loose deliveries time and again.
The left-arm unorthodox bowler is coming into the attack from the Randwick end.
Wait.
Finds the fielder with that shot.
Yep.
Exquisitely done on the front foot. A gorgeous looking drive. Could have been worth more.
Yep.
Strokes it languidly away to the fence. A lovely shot.
You can't fault the bowling. Sometimes your opponent is just too good. Wonderful front foot shot, and there was absolutely no point in chasing that.
Boundary off the last ball. What's to come off this delivery, I wonder?
Right on.
Couldn't get it through the field.
Yes.
Very sweet off the bat, and 4 all the way. They shouldn't get too discouraged with that last ball. The first step as a bowler is to get the batter playing, which they've managed. If they can find the right spot, the reward will eventually come.
Wait.
9 runs added in that over. Australia are 111 for 2.
Yes.
Head over the ball. Great shot. That's racing away.
Onto the front foot early, placed it perfectly into the gap. Timed it nicely for 4 more.
Do they go full? Do they go short? A lot to ponder after the boundary.
Yes.
That's great fielding. That ball was flying.
Got forward well and was able to drive the ball. A lovely shot and good running.
Yep. Bowler's in.
I, for one, reckon that second run was on, but clearly the batters knew better.
Yes.
Edge. What a ball.
Keeper's in.
Let's see if they can get the ball up into the slot like before. So crucial to follow up that last delivery and keep the batter under pressure.
Wait.
Misses everything.
A bit of frustration after that shot. Went after it, but just couldn't lay a bat on it.
8 runs added there. Australia are 119 for 2. Going with spin now.
Captain's going to change things around in the field.
Very quick out there, managing to stop it and preventing 4 runs.
Yes.
That's 4. No one at third man to stop it.
That was a boundary the moment the ball left the bat. Can't time that any better. Perfection.
Yep.
Got hold of it. A pretty good bouncer. Enough control to get it away.
Great work from these two. Really strong batting. They've looked really comfortable.
Yep. Good.
Strays onto leg and glanced it sweetly. Might just get to the boundary rope.
Great shot. A little bit in the air, but 1 bounce and a 4. Maybe a little lucky not to find the fielder.
Yes.
There was absolutely a second on then, being a little bit too risk-averse out in the middle.
Yep. Yep.
Couldn't have hit that any better.
What a lovely shot. Really good timing out of the middle and race to the boundary.
End of the over. 18 runs coming from it. Australia are 130. .37 for 2.
A few moves made in the field.
Yes.
Power and precision in that shot.
Some adjustments to the field.
Yes.
Right out of the middle.
With shots like that, it's not going to be long before the 100 is up. That was a really well-timed stroke.
Yep. Yep.
There'll be runs here.
Over.
Big shout.
The captain making some adjustments to the field here.
Yeah.
Timed that perfectly.
That went all the way up toward the grandstand for 4, driven away nicely.
Don't mind getting hit for runs. What's important is to focus on getting the next ball right.
Hold on. Yes.
Great shot through the gap.
Found the gap with ease. Wasn't the worst ball you'll see, but it still raced to the rope.
A good contest here at the moment. 4 off the last ball, and it'll be interesting to see how the bowler can respond. End of the over, and what a beauty it was. Say what you want about the bowling, but you've still got to hit them. Majestic batting. Wow, that's missed the lot.
That's wild. Nothing elegant about that shot. Just not timing it at all. It's poor play.
Nicely played. Perfect timing.
Well, it was hammered away, timed perfectly and placed into the gap.
Tried for something a bit different the last ball. The captain shouldn't mind that. If they get it right, they might just get the wicket. They'd look for a couple here.
Well, they were moving quick between the wickets. I thought for a moment they were going to go again. In the end, I reckon that would have been just too risky.
Collects that one, simple as you like, inside the ring.
Yeah.
They've picked the gap. Perfect timing.
Nothing really wrong with the delivery. Got onto the front foot and found the space to get that one to the boundary.
Yeah.
Good shot. It's found the gap.
You could see by how it whistled away to the boundary just how sweetly this was timed.
Over. Australia are 173 for 2. A new bowler is coming into the attack.
Yep.
Great shot. At least one on offer. Quick onto that field. Easy catch. Didn't have to move, really.
So that's the 3rd wicket down. Not a happy person walking off the field. There's a real feeling of disappointment.
Difficult period as they come to the wicket. They'll take plenty of time to set themselves up before facing their first ball.
Yep.
Nice shot. Runs possible.
Driven off the front foot. Fantastic cricket shot. Probably expected more there.
Huge edge.
Just threw the shot too early.
Time to keep the pressure on now. Great last ball to find the edge. It's just a case of finding the same spot.
Yeah.
They'll get at least one. Super catch.
A great innings coming to an end. Brilliant scoring. It was a very entertaining performance. We'll have to head back to the pavilion.
Massive edge.
A little late on that. No runs scored.
End of the over. Australia are 175 for 4.
Yep.
Great shot. Placement exquisite.
Had all the time in the world to get in position to play that ball. Timed it nicely for 4 runs.
Yep.
Finds the edge. A wonderful delivery to get the edge. You've got to keep hammering away at that spot time and again. Drives and misses everything.
Nice bowling.
Just threw the shot too early.
Yep.
Edge, unplayable.
Surprised they didn't go for a third. Would have been a very simple run.
Brilliant bowling. Having got the edge the previous ball, they now know the areas they need to be hitting. Struck it nicely. Could go to the boundary.
Didn't time it at all, but managed to get it away to the boundary.
David has got the big shot away this over. Now they can focus on playing the next ball on its merits. In the air. Looks to be landing safely.
It was just a little bit too full, and it was beautifully timed.
A brilliant over for the batting side. Not so for the bowlers. Final over in this innings. Final over in this innings. Plenty of wickets in hand, and it's going to need to be really accurate. Got to try and get it up into the block hole. The whole team goes up for that one. They feel pretty confident about this. Tough call either way. Might be worth risking a review if they're right.
How close is that? Could be the wicket. No problems at all with where the ball is pitched. Nothing picked up from the bat. This could spell trouble. And it's unfortunate in the end, but if you're the batter, you're still there.
It wasn't a great decision to start with. Not surprised to see the umpire's decision stand.
Waiting.
Well, this is a fantastic wicket. Kept the runs down. Really didn't get settled. Looked to be in trouble, sadly, for most of the knock.
Yep.
Ease through the field. There'll be runs here.
And they're away and nicely off the mark.
Clipped neatly off the pads. Should get 4.
It was in the air for a long time, but 4 bounced just inside the rope.
A boundary off the last ball. Is it a sign they're trying to push the run rate? Good batting. Get an opportunity to score and take it.
Yep.
Good return there, back from the deep.
Trouble. Oh, gone.
It's the sort of dismissal that sees the momentum swing back to the bowler. Gone, but not for many.
And that's the end of the innings. India have been set a target of 200 runs.
Wait on.
Can't get that outside the ring field.
Lovely shot to start the innings. Unfortunate they just couldn't find a gap.
Yep, yep.
That was a tremendous delivery. Fizzed through to the keeper. No more short balls this over.
A new batter always likes to feel bat on ball early on. as they bring a bit of energy to the crease.
Bowler.
There'll be one run here for them.
That gets things going. Just nice to get settled, start to get your first runs.
Yet.
A real beauty. Just times it so well.
Got their head right in line with the ball. A beautiful strike there, down the ground.
Marsh, I don't think will be too happy with their bowler at the moment. Straight to the fielder.
Yep.
Good running. It needed to be as well. Probably closer than they expected.
Yep.
Edged it. They certainly don't feel like they've got anything on that, but almost every fielder is asking the question. Gone. Excellent catch, close to the bat.
Oh dear, it's been a poor innings under pressure, and now they've got the key batter out cheaply.
Lots of pressure coming into bat. Will have to wait, though, to face their first ball.
Yep.
Well placed. Should get a single. A change to the complexion of this match. Got to get the new batter coming forward early, encouraging them to drive and really attack the stumps.
Yep.
Nicely played.
Got it well enough to get it away to the boundary, a poor delivery, and a fine shot in the end.
Beaten on the drive.
Misses out there on the short and wide one.
Yep.
Edge. Amazing delivery. And straight into the safe hands of the keeper.
A trudge back to the pavilion. A disappointing display in the end. For someone with such batting skills, this goes down as a fail.
It's a long way to walk out here just to walk straight back. They'll just want to get this first one behind them and then push on.
Yep.
And with that, they're off the mark.
Yep.
Great shot, but it's not going to beat the fielder.
Exquisitely down the front foot, a gorgeous looking drive. Could have been worth more.
That sees the completion of the over. A good one too, not many opportunities to score. Hazelwood from the Randwick end.
Yep.
Well bowled.
They make it back, but that was much closer than it needed to be.
Yep.
Edged. Huge shout. The bowler seems very confident with that one. That's gone. Fine catch by the wicket-keeper.
A long walk back to the pavilion. This has not been a good knock. Not what you'd expect from someone of this skill level.
This is everything.
That's the one and only short one for the over. Always good to throw it in.
Let's see if they can get the ball up into the slot like before. So crucial to follow up that last delivery and keep the batter under pressure.
Yep.
Big edge.
Keeper.
A couple on offer here.
Sampson gets off the mark.
Bowled him. Beauty. Absolute beauty.
They have the wicket they wanted. A huge blow. Sampson gone for not many.
New batter comes to the crease. Never an easy time to come in after the fall of a wicket.
Yep.
Well timed, but there's a fielder out there.
That's what happens if you stray a little down the leg side. It's too easy just to glance the ball off the pads and take the easy runs.
Not the ideal way of handling that ball.
Nice running between the wickets. Clipping the pads, not the bat though.
Yep. Bowler.
Got forward well and was able to drive the ball. A lovely shot and good running.
Yep.
It mightn't get to the boundary, should at least get a couple.
Yep. Yep.
I don't think there was any bat on that as they come through for the single.
Yep.
Picks the gap perfectly.
Good return, back from the deep.
Bowling, buddy.
A bit of frustration after that shot. Went after it, but just couldn't lay a bat on it.
Well, that was another good over. You can see the frustration growing on the batters.
Yep. Well bowled.
Could be close.
Not great work from the keeper there. It's allowed them to rotate the strike.
Yep. Yep. Yep.
Does very well to get quickly across to that one.
Now there would have been a few hearts in mouths in the crowd, but somehow they managed to make their ground with the dive.
Nicked it.
Bowling, buddy.
Just can't seem to get the ball away. That's the third dot.
There'll be runs here. That's the over. India are 35 for 4. The right armour is coming on to bowl. In the Paddington end.
Wait.
Fantastic catch.
The trudge back to the pavilion. A disappointing display in the end for someone with such batting skills. This one goes down as a fail. Nice running between the wickets. Clipping the pads, though, not the bats.
Yep.
They were wise to the run there. Excellent call. It was off the pad, and they got through quickly.
Yep, yep. No!
Sent back in the end. The run was on, but apparently they're content to keep the strike.
Yep.
Good bit of timing there.
That was a boundary the moment the ball left the bat. Can't time that any better. Perfection.
Do they go full? Do they go short? A lot to ponder after the boundary. Huge appeal. Kuhneman, the spinner, coming into the attack. Nice timing, good batting, won't get to the boundary.
Tucked it nicely into the gap. Pick up a single, rotate the strike.
Wow, that's missed a lot.
Beautiful slower delivery. Just hitting air on that one. That was just too good.
Wait there. Yep.
Great shot through the gap.
Bowler.
What a ball. And taken. Superb delivery.
Really getting towards the tail enders now. 6th wicket gone. There's not a lot left in this lineup.
The field will come up now, you'd think. Pressure should definitely be on the new batter, who strides to the middle. They will be looking for another quick wicket.
The ball did just enough to beat the bat, and this innings has ended before it could start. Out bowled for a duck. Kuhneman with a superb delivery. Got them trying to drive, but messing everything up.
India weren't given much of an opportunity. A very tidy over. Knocks them over. First ball of the over.
Another one, 8 wickets gone. You feel it's just a matter of time now. A few decent deliveries could see the end.
The team will be after a positive innings from this batter. A great opportunity to come in and put some runs on the board.
Immediately underway with some runs.
Cuts that off well in the infield.
Confusion written on the batters' faces, a mix-up that almost led to a run-out.
Yep.
Chance to run 2.
Keeper. No. Oh. Hold him, buddy.
No runs on that occasion, got into position. Nicely, just too early on the shot. Couldn't find a gap.
right in behind it.
Short and wide, did well to get some bat on that.
Timed it nicely. They'll look for a couple, you'd think.
That was a solid shot. Driven off the front foot. Fantastic cricket shot. Probably deserved more from it.
Yep.
Good batting. Get an opportunity to score and take it.
Got forward and was able to drive the ball. Lovely shot and good running. They're fast between the wickets. Good fielding keeps it close though.
Drives and misses
Right,
everything.
nah.
Not a very smart shot. Got nothing onto it in the end.
Yep.
Well placed. Should get a single.
Good running. It needed to be as well. Probably closer than they expected.
Yep.
There'll be one run here. Here for them. Kuhneman has had a pretty good over. Just needed a bit more luck to find a wicket.
Yep.
Nice shot. Runs possible.
Decisive running might have got them to. Looking back at it, I'd say they'd have made it easily. So in the end, poor running.
Yep.
That's gone. Couldn't ask for an easier catch.
Another one goes off to the sheds. That's 9 down. Some good bowling finding this tail out. And it certainly feels like this is close to the finish.
Hit right on the body. Misjudged it a bit, maybe, but couldn't seem to get out of the way. That will have hurt.
Moving well between the wickets. Great running, fantastic running, but it's leg byes to the total. That was a tremendous delivery. Fizzed through to the keeper. No more short balls this over.
Yep.
Finds the fielder with that shot.
And they're away and nicely off the mark.
Great shot, but it's not going to beat the fielder.
Exquisitely down the front foot. A gorgeous looking drive. Could have been worth more.
Yep.
Massive chance. Gone. Brilliant in the field.
That win gives Australia a 1-0 lead in the series.
That's all from us in the commentary box. It's been an amazing match. Hope to see you soon. Solid defence, very compact.
Yep.
Hit that hard, nailed it.
Had all the time in the world to get in position to play that ball. Timed it nicely for 4 runs.
A good contest here at the moment. 4 off the last ball, and it'll be interesting to see how the bowler can respond.
Obviously didn't like the look of that one and just ignored it.
Yeah.
Couldn't get it through the field.
Exquisitely down the front foot, a gorgeous looking drive. Could have been worth more. You can understand why on that line they thought it was safe to let it straight through to the keeper.
Hit right on the body. Misjudged it a bit, maybe. Couldn't seem to get out of the way. That will have hurt.
Yep.
Good piece of fielding to stop some runs.
Well, for a brief moment, you thought there might be a bit of strife there. In the end, a good decision not to take on the field.
Yes.
Good shot. It's found the gap.
Got forward well and was able to drive the ball. A lovely shot and good running.
Oh, bow.
That delivery had everything. The ball's really swinging now. This one coming into the body and moving away and just missing the wickets.
Drives and misses everything.
That's wild. Nothing elegant about that shot. Just not timing it at all. It's poor play.
4 runs added there. Australia are 34 for none.
Yeah.
Straight to the fielder.
Confusion written on the batters' faces. A mix-up that almost led to a run-out.
Yes.
Ease through the field. There'll be runs here. There'll be 1 run here for them.
Yep.
Great shot through the gap. A couple on offer here.
Waiting. Yeah.
Collects that one, simple as you like, inside the ring.
You can't say how important that dive was. They scrambled the run, just about made it.
Yep. No.
That would have been a very risky single. In the end, a good decision to stay put. No interest in that one from the batter. Anderson will be wanting to hone in on a better line and length to make them play next time.
3 added in that over. Australia are 37 for none.
Khawaja shakes their head. It was there to hit, couldn't make the most of it.
Right. Yep.
Into the gap.
Yeah.
Nice shot.
Driven off the front foot. Fantastic cricket shot. Probably expected more there.
Got right in behind it. Wow, that's missed a lot.
Spot.
Misses everything.
Oh.
That's a very wide delivery. Very lucky the umpire decided against calling it.
Yep.
Massive edge. And dropped. Good pickup. Big chance.
Well, that would have been a very risky run. The right call made in the end.
That's the end of the over. 1 run coming from it.